Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to talk about shaft directions. So, for the first item, we have here input A, which rotates clockwise. Then gear B should be moving counterclockwise. Then gear C is also along gear B axis, so it should move counterclockwise. If gear C is rotating counterclockwise, then gear D, which is connected to gear C, should rotate clockwise. And it is along gear E axis. So gear E axis, so gear E should also rotate clockwise. So since gear E is rotating clockwise, so gear F should be rotating counterclockwise since it is connected to gear E. And since gear F is counterclockwise, so the output, which is the gear G, should rotate clockwise. Next, for the second item, shaft A is rotating clockwise, so shaft B should be rotating counterclockwise. Then the worm gear attached to the shaft B is also rotating counterclockwise. So, and its teeth is moving to the left. So gear D should be moving clockwise. Since gear E is along gear D axis, so it's moving clockwise also. Then gear F attached to gear E is moving counterclockwise, which is the output shaft. Now for the third item, gear E is rotating clockwise, so the input belt is going to the right. Since 48 diameter gear is along 12 teeth gear axis, so 12 teeth gear is rotating clockwise to the right. 144 T gear is connected to 12 teeth gear, so it is rotating counterclockwise to the left. Another 12 teeth gear is along the axis of 144 T gear, so it should also be rotating to the left counterclockwise. Then 108 teeth gear is connected to 12 teeth gear, so it should be rotating to the right clockwise. Then 27 teeth gear is connected to 108 teeth gear, so it should rotate counterclockwise to the left. Since the output belt is along 27 teeth axis, 27 teeth gear axis, so it is also rotating counterclockwise to the left. Now for the last item, so we have gears along A axis are rotating counterclockwise, so the input belt is also rotating counterclockwise. Then gears along B axis are also rotating counterclockwise. It is disconnected to gear A. Then gear C should rotate clockwise because it is connected to gear B. Then the gear connected to gear C should rotate counterclockwise. Then the gear F connected to this gear C or to the middle part, as you can see here. So this should rotate clockwise. So the gear at the end of the shaft F is also rotating clockwise. And the output gear connected to this will rotate counterclockwise. So that is all. Thank you.